Oh shit. Hello. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, alright, so um you must excuse me because I'm kinda sick. The way I talk. Well, this time I will be talking a little bit about two boxing fights. Yes. Well, first one is gonna happen on this Saturday, and it is in England. And George Kambosos Jr. is fighting against Maxi Hughes for the IBO lightweight title. And you know what? Quite a fall, for Mr. Kambosos Jr., who, just recently fought for four four of the, major world titles, and now he has to fight for the IBO, the one that is least significant anyway. Well, what can you do? Maxi Hughes. Well, I've kind of seen him fight here and there a couple of times on certain other cards before. He's a guy, a typical British fighter, you might say, kind of aggressive, hard working, but doesn't have as many knockouts as he maybe should. Only 5 of 26 of his wins came by knockout, so he's got 5 losses as well. Anyway, he's the guy holding the IBO lightweight title, and he actually beat Kid Galahad in his last fight. Yes. All right, and also Ryan Walsh, Paul Highland Jr. Yeah, he's got some John O'Carroll, some decent wins, and yeah. Well, Kambosos Jr., of course, he's the big favorite on paper here. Yeah, definitely he is. Yeah, a little too. It was a little too dark. All right, had to pull up brightness. Oh man. Yeah, so George Kambosos, he's got 22 losses, of course, both to Devin Haney. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad decision to rematch Haney after being so dominantly outboxed in the first fight. Yeah, but there you have it. He's kind of a one trick pony, or, yeah. I mean, Kambosos is only known for, or mostly known for one big victory. That was, of course, when he really upset the apple cart and beat Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez, yeah. Well, yeah, he also holds victories over Lee Selby and Mickey Bay, but both are pretty, very close fights, kind of controversial. So I mean, even the Teofimo victory is kind of, but anyway, yeah, I mean, Cambosos is a guy who is not a puncher, but he is very aggressive, fast, hard working, throws a lot of punches. So I trust it will be a good fight, all in all. And I don't know if he can really stop Maxi Hughes. Maybe who knows? Late in the round in the fight if he lands enough enough punches. But you know, Maxi Hughes has had a good run lately. But this is his actually his first fight of this year. So yeah. All right. So I think probably, as I said, my most likely outcome will be that Kambosos wins some points. Yes. And now there's a huge fight going on, which is actually in a week from now in Japan. And you can guess, I pretty much, I believe, which fight that is. Yeah. So, Mr. Naoya Inoue is is fighting the WBC WBO Super Bantam uh, champion Stephen Fulton. Yes, people. So has he previously has held everything at pretty much all four titles he captured in December at bantamweight against Paul Butler. Yes, so he hasn't had a fight this year either yet. He's 30 years old now. So he's seen the crowning of quite many undisputed champions last year. Yeah, that was quite historical, really. Um, yeah. I mean, this is a fight between two very different fighters, and yeah, of course, he's a guy who can do it all, but he isn't really known for his boxing. I mean, for being a guy who likes to, play a chess match and box to he box his way to a victory. No, he's a guy who destroys his opponents simply. A puncher and yeah, destroyer type, of course. Enough said. Well, he has actually been at bantamweight for quite a long time, but this is a super bantamweight. So now he's actually moving out of his own sphere of dominance and into Fulton's trying to to yeah to conquer another division where Stephen Fulton so far is reigns quite supremely. I mean, when he beat Brandon Figueroa, that was a huge win, and Angelo Leo and Daniel Roman. So yeah, Stephen Fulton is simply a technical, genius almost. Cool boy Steph, his nickname is 21 and 0 with 8 knockouts. So yeah, he's not a puncher really. Actually, he has scored some knockouts, like against Isaac Avelar. But he's a guy who just outboxes you and outslickens you. A clever guy, a clever dude. And can he really do that to Naoya Inoue? That is really exciting to see. I mean, really, really intriguing fight. And can Inoue show his style, Fulton's boxing style? Because so far nobody has been able to really give Inoue a really good fight except for Donero that time in 2019. But since then, he was destroyed in the rematch. So yeah, I mean, I guess, well, so yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. uh, as I said, where was I? Yeah, I mean, Hasn't really fought that many true technicians. I mean, Jason Maloney. I don't know if you can call him a technician, but yeah, I don't think not in the same vein as Fulton anyway. So this will be a good challenge, definitely for Inoue, and more than a good challenge for Fulton. So yeah, those guys. Wow, it's gonna be an amazing fight. I believe probably. So yeah, I mean, of course, this might be the first time we see Naoya Inoue really get, having to really work hard for the victory. And it's possible that he even may get outboxed, actually, maybe. But I don't think this Fulton can really kind of, teach him a lesson or something like that. No, I don't think that. But maybe he can win. I mean, but still, it's the fight is in Japan, so he will have to really be dominant. I believe probably the judges will not give it to him if he wins by one round or something. Then it will be a draw. While what, probably he will have to really, either win by a knockout or score a couple of knockdowns and stuff like that. But he'll have to really bully and harass Fulton to get him out of there because Fulton isn't just going to be another guy that's going to come charging at him and get knocked the F out like some others have, of course, before. So, yeah, Fulton also got the speed, I mean, to stay away successfully, to counter punch and, yeah, negate Inoue's offense. But still, Inoue hasn't yet met anybody that he could not, either knock out or, really get the better of. Donaire has been the only one so far, of course, to really kind of, give him a true fight, a true challenge. And he rose to that challenge and won in the end. So anyway, I think my prediction is probably that I will be given a hard fight, but eventually I think I don't know if Fulton will rise to the task. Sometimes these guys who are not really true warriors, I mean, really true puncher, destroyer types, sometimes they can lose their heart a little bit in those fights as well. We've seen that before, no matter how slick they are, when fighting abroad in a country that far away and in a hostile territory, they, might sometimes they start out off well, box well, but then they kind of lose their heart and just fade away and get dominated. So, but we'll see. Anyway, my prediction is that will win this fight, but most likely on points, yeah, because Fulton is very hard. He's just too damn good defensively to be knocked out, I think. While he's in his prime anyway. So that'll be all for this time. I'll see you all for the next weekend's boxing. Alright. Take it easy. Bye bye.